Chris, well, HobbyKing.com, and we've definitely got something special for you guys today. It is a micro-sized quadcopter. Now, there are a lot of toy-grade quadcopters that are in this size. This is definitely not a toy, meaning it is a full-featured hobby-grade micro quadcopter. So, let's go ahead and talk about what makes this hobby-grade versus just a toy, other than the size. All right, first thing is right here, your ESCs. These are brushless micro ESCs, 3 amp rated. Each one comes ready to go with plug-in connections that go right to your flight controller, as well as motor outputs. And let's jump on over to the brushless motors that are included. These are little 3 gram 6400 kV single cell brushless motors, and matched with these are little 75 millimeter right around 3-inch propellers matched for those motors. So you've got 4 brushless ESCs that are plug and play to the board. All the connections are on there, so there's no soldering required. You got your 4 motors. You got 2 lefts and 2 rights, or 2 clockwise, counterclockwise, and those all have the connectors on there, so they just plug right and nice and tidy right into the ESCs, just like that. And that all plugs into your flight control board. So the flight control on this thing is pretty special. It's a micro-sized flight control unit, and it's all integrated. Now, supports up to 6 motors, direct plug-in for those ESCs, so if you want to build a micro hex with it, you can do that as well. But it is just a quad setup on this. Now, by full-featured, there are a lot of multi-Wii flight controllers out there that just have the accelerometer, the MPU, the 6050, which supports the auto-level feature and acro modes. This one actually has the barometer, which gives you altitude control, as well as the compass magnometer. So it gives you yaw mode, which allows you to do like carefree mode, where you can just yaw it and push away from you, and it flies away from you. It knows its proper heading. It also has an I2C port on this, or IIC port, which supports the GPS as well as an OLED if you have one of those plugged into there. So this is a full-blown multi-Wii that you're able to use, and the other big one is as an integrated receiver on the DSM2 band. So any DSM2 compliant transmitters, such as our Orange T6 or any of those, will be able to work with this and be able to plug it in and program it with the GUI. Now, they are pre-configured and loaded with software to work on this quad, so there's no configuration necessary from your end, but you can definitely go in there and tweak it and play with it, add a GPS, do all kinds of neat things with it. So anyway, that's the flight controller that comes with it. Now, to be able to go in there and set up your transmitter, we do include the FTDI, which allows you to plug it right into your computer and set up your radio with the GUI, as well as adjust roll rates, flight modes, and all kinds of neat features with that. So you've got that. So you've got everything here as far as your power system is concerned, your ESCs, your motors, full-featured multi-Wii micro, and the required FTDI to plug into that. We included 2 batteries, which are the recommended size for this multicopter, and let's go ahead and talk about the frame. This is 1.6 millimeter full carbon fiber frame on it. Of course, it comes with a little landing gear and a top protection for the flight controller, and related hardware for your battery straps, as well as mounting and the little standoffs for the upper deck. But it's pretty indestructible in its size, and unlike the corded motor, little toy-grade multi-rotors that are using corded motors that are the straight bullets that bolt through on this one, these particular motors have a standardized little 3-bolt mount that goes right onto the bottom, so it's really easy to set up and bolt right on there. There's no gluing into motors. And when you get finished with the entire package, this is what you end up with: a little 125 millimeter full-featured quadcopter, hobby grade, that's got all the sensors, all the capability of a bigger multi-Wii quadcopter in this miniature size. Now, with these brushless motors, unlike those corded motors and the bigger props, you're able to definitely pick up some weight, maybe a little micro FPV gear, the GPS unit, a micro GPS unit. Who knows what you can do with it. Anyway, guys, it's awesome. Check it out. It's up on the new items page. You're definitely going to want this one. We will see you next time.